Hello, good morning, friends. Now, today there was a test of chapter problem on ages. Few students have performed very well, but few students have not done well. I think it is because of lack of practice. Dear students, you should take test very seriously because you know that you can judge your actual performance only on the basis of test. Now, today I am going to provide you the video solution of each and every question. I will solve all the questions in the test on the board. What you have to do is keep one paper and pen, note down the mistake you have made and try to rectify and repeat those questions which you could not do in the test. At least you should repeat 3 times. As you know, this is a very important chapter which is certainly going to be asked in the exams. Got it? So hope so you will take maximum benefit of this video lecture. Now let's begin. In the test there were 30 questions for which I had given you 30 minutes. Means I had given you 1 minute for each question. Now, during the lecture, you don't need to write down. You just have to observe your mistake. Because I am going to send a PDF of the solution of this. Whatever calculations I will do on the board, I will send you in the form of PDF in our Telegram group. Okay? So you will be provided the best quality of things from the institute. I will work very hard and dedicated for your improvement. Fine, let's proceed with the solution. Problem on ages, 30 questions. Question number 1. This was an easy question. A father is 3 times older than his son. However, 18 years later, he will be only twice as old as his son. What is the difference of their present ages? Now here, both are given in the form of ratios. So we can apply that shortcut trick before and after. But we have to be careful. Which ratio to write first? The age that comes first is to be written first. And then we have to balance the ratio. So this will go with the shortcut trick of ratio balancing. Very fast trick. Just in 10 seconds you can get the answer. A father is 3 times older than his son at present. However, 18 years later. So the present age ratio of father and son was 3:1. And 18 years later, after 18 years, the ratio was twice. So father was twice as old as son. Now you have to balance the ratio. For that we will multiply with same value. If we multiply 2 with both the values, we get 2 to the increase. Year present and 18-year hence. So year 18. So one ratio is 18. Therefore, father age will be 3 times 18 will be 54. And the son age will be 1 into 18, 18 years. Now what he has asked? He has not asked father's or son's age. He has asked the difference of their present ages. Therefore, the difference of their ages will be 54 minus 18 and that comes to be 36 years. Correct? Next, easy equation. But you have to apply the shortcut trick. That is main. 10 years ago, Ram was thrice as old as Shyam. 10 years hence, he will be only twice. Again, the same type of question. Before 10 years, Ram was thrice, 3:1. And Ram Shyam. But after 10 years, means after 10 years, the ratio was, he was only twice. So 2:1. Same method into 2, 4, 2, ratio 1, year 20 year gap, before 10 year, after 10 year. Therefore, 1 ratio is 20. So Ram's age, we had to find Ram's age. So Ram's age will be 3 into 20. But this what age will get? 60 years, but that will be before 10 years. So present age of Ram will be 10 plus. Before 10 year Ram was 60, 3 ratio. So present age of Ram was 70 years. In the beginning I have put all easy questions. Next, 20 years ago, my age was 1/3 of what it is now. What is my present age? Now in this case, you should have supposed, what we have to find, that we should suppose. Let present age be x. Then 20 years ago, my age will be x minus 20. And 20 years ago, my age was 1/3 of what it is now. What is very easy question. Before 20 years, my age was 1/3 of what it is now, means present age. A simple equation to solve, cross multiply. 3x minus 60 is equal to x. X one side, integer second side. So 2x is equal to 60. Therefore, x was 30. So his present age was A, 30 years. Easy question. The sum of the present ages of ABC is 90. 6 years ago, their ratio was 1 to 3. Now 6 years ago means we have to decrease the age of each and every person by 6 years. Therefore, now the sum of all three will become how much? A plus B plus C will be 90 minus 6 into 3. 6 years ago. Present age, if the sum is 90, then before 6 years each has to be decreased by 6. So the sum of the present ages, present age sum of A, B and C will be 90 minus 18, and that is 72, which has to be divided into 3 parts, A, B and C, in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3. Therefore, 72 divided by 6 parts. So one part value is 12. So each has to be multiplied by 12. So A's age was 12. 12 2s are 24. 12 3s are 36. But this age which we get was before 60-year age. Now many made a mistake. What is B's present age? And they directly tick mark 24 as it was the first option. But that 24 age is not correct answer. B's age was 24, but that was before 6 years. And he has asked B's present age. Therefore, B's present age will be 24 plus 6. And the correct answer was 30. So here you have to be careful. One silly mistake and your answer will be wrong. Next, a husband is 6 years older than his wife. 20 years ago, the husband was 15 times older than his son. Now, better habit to save time is to write equation, but don't solve it. Now, a master key which you can use in problem on age chapter is, you have to make the equation, but never solve them. A big weapon you can use in problem on ages is, you can use the option method. Correct? I will teach you how to use the option method. Husband is 6 years older than wife. So the husband is older means I had taught you older, younger, smaller, bigger. Then we have to take difference. Bigger minus smaller. So here husband minus wife. The difference was 6. Equation 1. The husband was 20 years ago. The husband was 15 times older than his son. Okay. So 20 years ago. So husband's age 20 years ago will be husband minus 20 is equal to 15 times his son. Son minus 20. So before 20 years, husband was 15 times his son. And the third equation. At present, the wife is twice as old as his son. So present age, the wife is twice as old as his son. So in all, there were 3 equations. Now, one way you have that you can solve this all three. Now, instead of W, you can put 2s, and then that 2s value h you will get, you can put in equation 1. Put value of 3 into, put value of 2 in 1. But it will be a long process, not advisable. Now, what is better option? You have to find wife's present age. We will judge any value. And in option method also I had suggested that whenever you use option method, what should be the sequence of options? You should try with C, D, B and A. This is the sequence of option you should have tried when you are putting on option method. Okay. Now suppose if I try randomly any option, I had to find wife's present age. Now, let wife's age, we'll assume wrong option just now for learning. Okay, I am trying with D option. If wife is 50, 50 is equal to 2s, then the son age will be 25. Okay, now if this correct answer, wife is 50 and son is 25. If I put it over here, I will get husband's age. Therefore, putting it into 2, husband minus 20 is equal to 15, s, son is 25, minus 20. So, husband minus 20 is equal to 5. 15 5s are 75. And the husband you will get as 95. Now, if this is a correct answer, then husband minus wife difference should be 6. But here you are not getting 6. Getting it? Wife is 50 and husband is 95. Gap is of 45. So, we can say that this answer option is wrong. Now, if we try with the correct C option. Okay. Now, if we try with C option. If wife is 44, therefore, the son age will be 44 by 2, 21 year. Now, if this is a correct answer, it should balance. 22. Yeah, 44 by 2. Now, if I substitute this value here, husband minus 20 is equal to 15, son is 22 minus 20. Therefore, husband minus 20 is equal to 15 into 2, 30. This goes this side. Husband will be 30 plus 20. So, 50 years. Now, if this answer is correct, we can verify it in equation 1. The gap of husband and wife should be 6 years and it is fulfilling the equation. Therefore, C option was correct. Now, what do you learn from this question? A very important trick that in problem on ages, it is advisable to make the equation. You should definitely make all three equations, but never solve them. The best way is to directly substitute option and check and verify the answer. Got it? And you would be lucky enough. If you would have tried with C, then you would have saved time. Directly first option would itself have given you answer. So option method don't forget. So two things are required. In problem on age, you should have a very strong grip on that ratio balancing shortcut, which I have taught. Ratio balancing shortcut. And second, you should have a very strong grip on the option method. We will apply it many places. Just keep on observing and pay proper attention. You will definitely learn very good from this. The ratio of the present ages of A and B is 11:4. That is, present age ratio is given. And 15 years ago, it was 8:1. If 5 years ago, the ratio of BC. Now, here there are 3 people. Now, interesting question. So, first we will take present age ratio of AB 11 15 years ago. So, first age was 15 years ago. So, I will write before 15 years. So, minus 15 year, the ratio of A and B was 8:1. And the present age ratio of A and B is 11:4. Now, easy question. No need to balance the ratio as increase is equal. So, here already 3 increase. Ratio 3. Year 15 before and present. So 15. Therefore, one ratio will be how much? 5 years. So on basis of that, you will get age of A. A's age will be 8 into 5. But this you will get before 15 years. So we will have to add 15. So age of A will be 8 5 are 40 plus 15. 55 years. Age of B will be 1 into 5 plus 15. So it will be 20 years. Now interesting. You got age of A and B. But we are expected to find age of C on basis of B. So now we'll make one more equation. If 5 years ago, the ratio of ages of B and C was 3:1. So 5 years ago means B minus 5, C minus 5. The ratio of B and C was 3:1. Now simple, this value of B I will put here. Then I will get 20 minus 5, 15 upon C minus 5 is equal to 3 upon 1. Cross multiply 15 is equal to cross multiply 3 into C minus 5. Therefore, 15 is equal to 3C minus 15. 15 goes this side. Therefore, 3C is equal to 30 and therefore C's age was 10 years. So it was ratio balancing, but from A and B, you were expected to find the age of C using that equation. I am going to send the solution. You can peacefully read it 3-4 times so that you can understand the trick and technique. 3 years ago, Asha was 4 times as old as Ajay. Will be 1.5 year hence. Now, 3 years ago, Asha's age 3 years ago will be 4 times, but 4 times then Ajay will be 1.5 year hence. So after 5 years, so Ajay plus 1.5. So before 3 year Asha was 4 times old as Ajay 1.5 year hence. If the difference of their present age is 16.5, now naturally Asha is older. So Asha minus Ajay, present age difference is 16.5. Then we have to find Asha's present age. Again a very easy question. Now, in such question, what you could have done was, you could have solved these two equations. Now if I solve this equation, Asha minus 3 is equal to 4 Ajay plus 4 into 1.5 is 6. Ajay goes this side. So Asha minus 4 Ajay is equal to minus 3 goes this side. 6 plus 3 9. Equation 2, equation 1. Now directly if we want to solve this two equation, value of Asha is already same. So just change the sign. Minus plus minus. So Asha gets cancelled. Minus Ajay plus 4, 3 Ajay means 3 Ajay is equal to 16.5 minus 9 will give you 7.5. Therefore, age of Ajay you will get 7.5 upon 3. That will give you 2.5. Ajay's age was 2.5. Therefore, Asha's age will be 16.5. Some of their ages was 16.5. Difference, sorry. So Asha minus Ajay. That minus 2.5 will go this side, so it will be plus. So 16.5 plus 2.5, 16, 17, 18 and 19 was the correct answer. Here I have mistake, tick mark, wrong answer. Yeah, this I got was Asha's age was 19 years. So the correct answer should be 19. Okay, moving ahead. Here by mistake I have tick mark 21, but in the test I had given 19 as the correct answer. The present age of father and his son are in the ratio 9:4. The ratio of the father's age after 8 years from now to the age of the son 2 years ago is 8:3. Find present age in years of the son. Now see, the present age of the father and son are in the ratio 9:4, and the ratio of the father's age 8 years from now to the age of son 2 years ago. So your first equation was father upon son. The present age ratio was 9:4. Got it? Here you could have supposed father as 9x and the son's age as 4x. You could have supposed it. The ratios of father's age 8 year from now. So father 8 year from now means add 8. And the age of the son 2 years ago. So son minus 2. Then the ratio is going to be 8/3. A very easy question. Now just substitute value 9x plus 8 upon 4x minus 2 is equal to 8/3. Now directly cross multiply. 9 3s are 27x plus 24. 8 3s are 8 4s are 32x minus 8 2s are 16. X integer. Therefore, 24 plus 16 will be 40. 32 minus 27 was 5x. Therefore, the value of x was 8. Hence, present age of the son will be 4 into 8. So, the son's age was 4x. 4 into 8 and that is 32 was the son's age. Next. The present ages of ABC are in the ratio 5:4:7. 12 years ago, A's age was twice the age of B. Now here two things are given. ABC, present age, the ratio was 5:4:7. 12 years ago, A's age was twice the age of B. So 12 years ago means before 12 years. The ratio of A and B was twice, means 2:1. Now here you could have applied N rule. Sorry, ratio balancing rule. Here you could have brought down this ratio here. So present age ratio of A and B is how much? 5/4. Got it? So present 5/4, before 12 years 2/1. So directly no need, as the ratio is already a ready-made balance. 3 increase, ratio 3, here 12. So one ratio was 4. From this you can get age of A and B. Therefore, A's age will be 2 times 4. One ratio is 4. We have to find C's age. So actually, we have to, you can find from A also, you can relate C. So we'll find A's age first. So A will be 4 into 2, 2 into 4, 1:4, 2:2 into 4. That age you will get before 12 years. So you will have to add 12. So A's age will be 4 2s are 8 plus 12 and that is 20. Now, A and C ratio, from A you can find directly C. Now A and C was 5:7. This 5 value is 20. Then this 7 value will be how much? So you have to multiply into 4. So the age of C was 28 years. So you have to do ratio balancing trick for AB. And on basis of that B or A, you could have found out C. Got it? See, this is where they put some complication in the exams. They do not ask directly ready-made easy questions. But this is the trick which will be very useful. If you are good enough in ratio balancing, you will be very powerful in solving the questions of this chapter. And over and above, I have repeatedly told you at least 20 times in my lecture that if you are good in ratio and proportion chapter, half of your task of maths is done. If you don't know ratio, you will find entire maths very difficult. So students, a very kind message from me. Please pay utmost attention in the chapter ratio, because that chapter has an effect on entire maths. Got it? Moving ahead, 10 question. Average age of the parent and their 2 children 4 years ago was 34. Now you remember, I had told you one hint while teaching that in average question always convert it into present age. Now here the average was 34, but that was before 4 years. So we had to convert into present. So present average will be 38. Before 4 years 34. So present average 38 of how many people? 4 people. A, B, C, D. What is parents? So P1 plus P2. What is? These are parents. Plus C1, C2. 2 children. Their average was 38. Means each one was 38, 38, 38, 38. So what we could have done? Directly 38 into 4. 4 4s are 160. 4 2s are 8 minus 152. So this comes as equation 1. The entire family sum was 152. Now, average age of the parent and one of the children means parent means P1, P2 plus one of the children C1. 6 years ago was 32. Now, before 6 years was 32. So, present will be again 38. But this time it will be 38 into 3. So 8 3s are 24, 3 3s are 9 plus 2, 11. So this will be your equation 2. What is the present age of the other child? Simple solution. This was equation 1, 2. Subtract 2 from 1. Subtract equation 2 from 1. So this all values get cancelled. Directly second child will be 152 minus 114. 4 times 38 minus 3 times 38 will give you 1 times 38. So no need to subtract. The answer was 38 years. The other child. Very easy question. The only trick you have to remember is whenever you solve average question, make it a habit to convert it into present age. If they say the average age of 3 people before 10 years was 12. So we don't have to take before 10 years 12. We have to convert into present. Before 10 years it was 12. So present 12 plus 10 22. 3 people 22 22 22. So directly equation A plus B plus C is equal to 66. Now average of 4 people after 4 years will be 30. So after 4 years 30. So present 26. 4 people. So 26 into 4 104. So A B C D 104. So this is one art. In average question, compulsory you should convert into present age and solve the equation. After 3 years, Arun would be twice as old as his brother. So after 3 years, Arun will be twice as old as his brother. So Arun plus 3, he will be twice as his brother. So brother BR plus 3, equation 1. After 3 years, Arun will be twice his brother. Had been 4 years ago. So not present age. This is a wrong equation. I read it incomplete. So after 3 years, Arun plus 3 will be 4 times, but 4 times then what? Twice as old. Sorry, not 4 times, twice. Twice as old as his brother had been 4 years ago. So brother 4 years ago. This will be equation 1. His sister's present age is half as his brother. So sister age is half that of his brother would be after 12 years. So brother after 12 years, equation 2. Sum of the present age of all the three means Arun plus brother plus sister. Sum of the ages of all the three is twice as much as Arun's age 1 year from now. So twice from Arun's age 1 year from now. This was equation 3. Now just recall just now what I said. In problem on age or any chapter, not only problem on age, whether it is area, volume, profit loss, any chapter you are solving, it is advisable in competitive exam, time is money. So it is advisable that you should just make the equation. Never dare to solve it. If you try to solve this, it will take minimum 2-3 minutes. Not only student, if even a teacher will solve, it will take 2-3 minutes. Because you have to go stepwise. And what is the trick I told? What is the trick I told? Yes, make equation, but don't solve it. Just apply the option method, but sensibly. Now, how to use sense in the option? Just observe. Now, what we had to find? Find his brother's age 2 years ago would be how much? So, this all age are given of the brother. This all are age of brother, but not present age of brother. This all option are before 2 year. This all are ages of brother before 2 years. We have to put present age of brother here. So first thing you should convert into present. So here everywhere you need to do plus 2. So present age is 49, 23, 32 and 30. These are all the present ages. Now, sensibly if you think, you can take brother's age such a value that 12 plus something divided by 2 you will get sister. And generally they don't give option in point. Integer value is the option. So it is advisable to take such value of brother where you can divide into two parts, even number. So what was advisable? Here, looking at equation 2, from equation 2, we can judge option A and B are wrong. Only 2 were correct because age should be even number. Because we have to divide even plus even divide by 2. So I had to try C and D. Now suppose as per the method, whenever we try option, we start with C, D, B, A. But A and B were wrong. So now I have to try CD. And also I try only one. If C will give me answer, I take C. If C doesn't give, I will not waste time. I will take D and save time. Now if I try with C, then I don't have to put 30 because this is the age before 2 years. I have to put present. I will have to put 32. So now, see the magic, huh? How to substitute option, that art you learn. I will take brother's age as 32. Now, as per the C option, brother is 32. Then sister will be how much? 32 plus 12. 32 plus 12 is 54. 32 plus 12 is 44. 44 by 2 is sister 22. So if I put brother 32, I get sister 22. That sister value or brother value I will put here. Then I will get Arun age. So Arun age, what I will get? 32 minus 4. 28. 28 twos are 56. Plus 3 goes that side minus. So again repeat, 32 minus 4, 28. 28 twos are 56. 56 minus 3. So Arun will be 53. Now if this answer is correct, this all value should obey equation 3 or should substitute here. Let us check it. Now we put it in equation 3. LHS will be how much? Sum of all three. LHS will be 32 plus 22 plus 53. And that sum ups to be 30, 40, 50, 50, 50, 100, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 107. Now, RHS will be how much? Twice into Arun plus 1. So Arun was 53. 53 plus 1 is 54. 54 2s are. So 54 into 2 was 108. This is not balancing. So C is not the answer. Means D is the answer. Now if at all If you substitute option D, let us substitute option D. This is wrong. I don't want to give you in the solution. In the solution, I should give you correct answer. Now option D, if you try. In option D, you should have taken brother's age as 30. Brother age is 30. Therefore, sister age will be how much? 30 plus 12. 42 divided by 2. Sister 21. Now, that same brother age if you put here, 30 minus 4, 26. 26 2s are 52. Minus 3. So, Arun age will be 49. Now, if these three are correct, they should satisfy equation 3. Now, put in equation 3 LHS 30 plus 21 plus 49 is 100. RHS Arun's age after 1 year twice. So twice Arun was 49. 49 plus 1, 50 into 200 balance. Therefore, D was the answer. Now, what do you learn from this question? This was an important question. So this was one IMP question to learn from this. Number 1, make equation, don't solve it. Number 2, use options sensibly. I don't need to check all 4 options. See, I removed A and B automatically. Just by applying one common sense that my option answer will always be even number. Because sister will be in age of sister will be in integer. So even number plus even number divided by 2 will give me even. So automatically I removed A and B option. I had to check 2. In that also I need to check only 1. See, this is the way you save time in exams. You have to be very sensible in doing things. Dear students, I am trying to explore each and every avenue, each and every point of view. I am explaining things from multiple dimensions. That if you need to apply shortcut. Sometimes you need to go by option method. Sometimes no trick possible. You need to solve full question. But you have to be very sensible in exams. And for this, you need to practice at least 200 to 300 questions of each chapter. At least 200-300 questions you should practice. Because it's question of entire life, entire career. Now in maths you have maximum 15 chapters. 300 question means what? See, when I speak 300, students feel a huge number. Oh, 300 questions I need to practice. In figure it looks very big. But on an average, if you take, say, maximum 1 minute to solve one question, how many minutes you need? 500 question, 300 question mean 300 minutes. If at all you take 2 minutes for each question, then you need 600 minutes. Divide by 60. It is work of 10 hours. 600 minutes divided by 60 minutes, 1 hour. At least, don't you feel, just think sensibly. If you really agree, do you agree with me that you should give 10 hours for at least chapter? Because you have 15 chapters. So 10 hours for one chapter and 15 chapter means entire maths just needs a month, not more than even a month. But this much dedication also students don't want to do. They don't want dedicated work. They want glamorous job, glamorous results they want. But the input they don't want. This is where you make mistake. 10 hours per chapter is sufficient to make you powerful in that concept. Now, if at all you are listening me seriously, it's fine. Start implementing it. Every chapter you should solve 300 questions. You can use n number of resources. You have a book. You can use mobile app for practice. Lot of mobile applications are available. You can directly solve from paper sets. So many good mobile apps are available. Easily you can find 300 questions. You can search in Google. Google will give you 3000 questions. But my point is, what I am trying to tell you is something very sensible. Please try to understand. If you practice 300 questions per chapter, then only then you can expect that I will be fast and accurate in my exams. Or else forget about it. They are going to ask you one question and you are not going to solve it. And you are going to spoil your career and life. So better understand my words. Got it? And start practicing each chapter 300 questions. Then and only then you are going to qualify. None of the questions should be new for you in the exam. Then we can say that you have done proper practice. Or else it's all meaningless, useless. Whatever you do with whole heart. Got it? Whenever you do any task, do with full enthusiasm. Got it? Moving ahead, the difference between the age of two girls is 12 years. So, difference between two girls means G1 minus G2, older minus younger, the age difference was 12, equation 1. Before 5 years, the ratio of the elder to younger. Before 5 years means G1 minus 5, G2 minus 5. The ratio was 7:3, means this girl is elder as the ratio is 7. Find the present age of elder girl. Now it was a very damn easy question. You have to just solve the equation. And then also, here also you can use senses. That is what I want to train you for. And that is the reason I am providing you video solutions. So that you just don't go with method. You try to apply shortcuts. Now what sense you should have applied here? See, you could have done by shortcut. You should have tried elder girl means G1. You should try such an option where you subtract 5 and it is multiple of 7. Now try with 14. 14 minus 5, not possible. 26 minus 5. If you try this option, 14 minus 5, not multiple of 7. 26 minus 5, 21, multiple of 7. If you try 30, 30 minus 5, 25, not possible. Why to solve? And you can tally also. Just assume. Say if she is 26, then it is multiple of 3, then this also will be multiple of 3. 3 3s are 9. Minus 5 will come here 4. 9 plus 5, 14. So if she is 26 elder, younger will be 14. The difference should be 12. See, it is 12. If there is option none of this, you could verify also. But don't solve equation. Again, in this lecture itself, I am repeating it third time. In maths, you just make equations, never solve it. Because those who solve equation never pass. That is my experience of 20 years. Use your senses in the option. They are very easy. Average age of the husband, his wife and his son 3 years ago was 20 years. Now average before 3 year 27, convert to present. So present 30. So average age of husband plus wife plus son. Present age sum will be 30 into 3, 90, equation 1. Now, and that of his wife and his son 5 years ago was 20. Wife and son 5 years ago 20 means present 25, 2%. So wife plus son 2%, 25 2s are 50, equation 2. Subtract and you get the answer. Subtract 2 from 1. 90 minus 50, 40. Wife son get cancelled. So husband age present was 40. A damn easy equation. Just in 5 seconds you could have solved it. 14. This was interesting. Many made a blunder in this. Again I repeat. It's very difficult to make equation for such questions. But sensible people do by options. The age of Mr. Chetan in 2002 was 1 by 90th of his birth year. What is his age in 2006? So these all are the option of 2006, and we are given equation of 2002. So the first thing what you had to do was to convert it to 2002. So minus 4, each one's age was 4 less. In 2006, who was of 30 years? In 2002, he must be of 26, 24, 22 and 20. Now, better to try with option. In option also you should start with C option. C, always you are becoming lucky. C option. Now if I try C option, 22 years. The person who is presently of 22 year in 2002. 2002 he was of 22 years. Therefore, his birth year will be how much? His birth year will be 2002 minus 22 is 1980. That birth year should be what? 1 upon 90 times his present age. Now let us check it. 1980 upon 90. 1 upon 90 part. 0 0 cut. 9 2s are 18. 9 2s are 18. What? 22. So this equation is correct. Got it? A simple way was you have to just choose one option, and from option you could have solved it easily. Next, Sonu is 4 years younger than Monu. So Sonu is 4 years younger than Monu. So Sonu is younger, means bigger minus smaller. So Monu minus Sonu is 4. Equation 1. Dolly is 4 years younger than Sumit. So Dolly is younger than Sumit. So Sumit minus Dolly, 4 years, equation 2. Now Sumit, but 1 by 5 times. So but means this is a talk of Dolly herself. Dolly is 1.1 by 5 times as Sonu. So Dolly is 1 upon 5 times Sonu, equation 3. So Dolly is 4 years younger to Sumit, but 1 by 5 times as old as Sonu. If Sumit age is 8 years, now it's an easy equation. One value given, substitute in both equations. Now, if Sumit is 8, therefore Dolly will be Dolly 8 minus 4. Therefore, Dolly age will be 4 years. If Sumit is 8, Dolly will be 4. Now, if Dolly is 4, Sonu will be, Dolly is equal to 4. 1 upon 5 into Sonu. 5 4s are 20. So, Sonu will be 20 year. If Sonu is 20, Monu will be how much? Now, he had asked of Monu also. So, we have to find Monu also. So, Monu minus Sonu 20. So, 20 goes this side. So, Monu is 24. Now, question was, how many times means ratio Monu as Dolly. Now Monu age we got 24. Dolly age we got 4. So how many times was Monu to Dolly? How many times? So it was 6 times answer. Just equation solve. Very easy equation. Moving ahead. The age of the person n years ago was 1/5 of what his age would be n years from now. This question many could not solve. Many have made mistake in this question. The age of the person n years ago was 1/5 of what his age would be n years from now. Now here let present age of person be x. Let the present age of that person be x. Then the age of the person n years ago will be nx minus n. That time it was 1/5. What his age would be n years from now? Means x plus n. Now if you solve this, cross multiply, 5x minus 5n is equal to x plus n. N one side. integer second side. So 5x minus x, 4x is equal to n plus 5n, 6n. So finally n value you get 4x upon 6. Next. Similarly, the age of the same person in m years. In means next coming m years. So x plus m in m years would be 7 times of what his age was m years ago. So x minus m. Now same equation, again same method, but here directly try to do it. 7x minus x, this side you will get 6x, plus m minus 7m, m comes this side, so 8m. So the value of m you will get 6x upon 8. Now you have got m, you have got n. What he has asked? Ratio of m to n. So m upon n will be 6x upon 8 upon 4x upon 6. Now one fraction divide another, multiply by reverse. So 6x by 8 into 6 up, 4x down. X gets cancelled. Got it? Now if you cut with 2, 2 3s are 2, 2s are 2 1s are 2 3s are. Now nothing can be cancelled. So 3 3s are 9 upon 8 was the ratio of m is to n. Where it was difficult. Just two equation and you have to find m and n ratio. A damn easy equation. This much you should know. When you are trying to get a job at India level, this much level they will expect. Got it? Ankur's father age is 6 times of Ankur's age. The age of Ankur's father will be twice of Ankur's father. See now here father is equal to 6 times Ankur, equation 1. The age of Ankur's father will be twice of Kishore's age. So father after 10 years. So father plus 10 is equal to twice Kishore plus 10. After 10 years father will be twice Kishore's age. Now here one thing was very interesting. If Kishore celebrated his 10th birthday before 2 years. Now here it is my mistake. Here it is my mistake. Okay. It's my mistake. He should have written 8th birthday. It's my mistake. 8th birthday before 2 years. If Kishore had celebrated his 8th birthday before 2 years, what is Ankur's present age? Got it? So here it was 8. In slide I have made mistake. In paper it was 8. In your paper I had given 8. So 8th birthday before 2 years, that statement says Kishore celebrated 8th birthday before 2 years. So present Kishore is of 10. Now simple, if Kishore is 10, then you get father age directly. 10 plus 10, 20. 22s are 40. 10 minus, so father 30. That father if you put here, 30 is equal to 6 Ankur. So 6 5s are, Ankur was 5. Answer was correct. In PPT I have made mistake. Correct? It should be 8. Fine. Now, after 1 year, the ratio of the ages of Ram and Rahim was 1:2. After 1 year. 5 years ago, the ratio was 5:11. Now, it is a very interesting question. Now, please pay attention. Ratio balancing, but we have to use, till now what we used to do. In ratio balancing, we used to multiply only either left side, first ratio, or right side, second ratio. But sometimes you need to multiply both. That is been shown here. After 1 year, the ratio of the age of Ram and Rahim. Now Ram upon Rahim. 5 years ago, before 5 years, the ratio was 5:11. And after 1 year, the ratio was 1:2. Now if you multiply this by say 6, you multiply, what do you get? 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. Ho gaya. This does not require both. One ratio multiply also gives the answer. So ratio 1 Year, 5 year before, 1 year later. So 6 year gap. So 1:6 here. So Ram age will be how much? So Ram will be 5 into 6, but this age you will get before 5 years. So you need to add 5. So 6 into 5, 30 plus 5, 35. Rahim age will be 11 into 6 plus 5, 66 5 like 71. But he had asked sum of their ages after 8 years. So sum of their ages after 8 years. After 8 year sum is equal to 35 plus 71 plus both age will increase 8. So the sum will be 106 plus 16 and that is 122. 19. 3 years ago the average age of A and B was 18 years. 3 years ago 18. So present age 21. So direct equation A plus B 2%, 21 2s are 42. With C joining the average is 22. So along with C 22. 22 3%. So 22 2s are 3s are 66. So A plus B plus C is 66. Equation 2, equation 1. Minus minus minus. A gets cancelled, B gets cancelled. So directly C age will be 66 minus 42, 24 years. Age of C. Easiest question. Next. When two students of the class with strength 40 were expelled, means removed from the class. Your vocabulary also should be good. It can also create problem in understanding the equations. Now there are 40 students in a class in which 2 students left the class. The average of the class which was 18 years will not change. Now how can this happen? I'll explain you with example. Say let us take A, B and C, 3 persons. One is of 10 years, one is of say 16 years and one is of say 40 years. Then what is the sum of all three? 40, 50, 60, 66. Then their average will be 22. Now, in such a situation, if one person or 2% leave the house, say, and the average, then we have to balance the average. Here, 2% left the class. The average age of the class was 18 years. Did not change. Now, if one of the student was 14-year-old, what was the age of the second person? Now, just a common sense question. Now, if you don't want to change the average, then 18 years was average, one person left was of 14 year. Then, to keep the same average, what you should have done? The second also you should have taken such that the sum remains 18. So the average doesn't decreases. So second person you should have taken off plus 4, 22. Then the average will maintain as it is. Got it? So if one person was 14, then second person was 22. Then only the average will remain as it is. Common sense question. Next, 3 years ago the average age of the family of 5 members. 5 members before 3 years, 3 years ago. So present will be 17 plus 3. 20 into 5 member, 100. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E, 5 member, convert to present into 5. 20 into 5 means 100. 5% 100. Convert into present age. Keep it a habit always. A baby having born, the average of the family is the same today. Present age average is also 17, but now member are 6. So A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F, new baby. And average is 17. 17 but member 6. 17 6 are 102. Equation 1, equation 2. Subtract. All get cancelled. A, B, C, D, E. So the newborn baby was of 102 minus 100 and 2-year baby. Easy equation. Same concept. Convert to present. The ratio of the ages of father and the daughter at present is 3:1. So present age is father and daughter is 3:1. 4 years ago, the ratio was 4:1. Before 4 years, the ratio was 4:1. The average age of the father and daughter 2 years hence will be. Now first we should find the age of father and daughter using the ratio balancing rule. Now here the ratios are not equal. So we need to multiply into 2. So 3 2s are 6, 2 1s are 2. Not equal. Still not equal. Multiply 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Still not equal. So here by multiplying father's age, we are not balancing it. Okay. But now into 3. Now the gap will keep on increasing. Let me try with 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 1s are 4. Yeah, this gap will keep on increasing. So it is advisable, okay, this side you keep it this much. Now you try to multiply here and balance. Now if I multiply here 2, then it will be 4 2s are 8, 2 1s are 2. Now here 8:2. Now see, it is a very interesting question of ratio balancing, where you need to multiply LHS, RHS both to balance. Now if I multiply 2, here ratio was 8:2 before 4 years, and here it is 9:3. That was present age 9:3. Got it? Very interesting question. Here you have to multiply LHS and RHS both to balance it. Then only you will get the answer. This is the optimum trick. Or else you know the method, it is very long. 3-minute method to solve this question. Now the ratio was of 1, age gap was of 4. So his age will be 8 4s into 4 into 4. So his age will be father 32, son, daughter will be 8. But this 32 and 8 are before 4 years. So present age of father will be 32 plus 4 36. Daughter will be 8 plus 4 12. And what he has asked? Still see, he has asked one more step. Average age of father daughter 2 years hence. Now 2 years hence what will happen? 2 years hence father will be plus 2 plus 2. So he will be 38. Daughter will be 14. And now we have to find average. So 38 plus 14 divide 2. 30, 40, 52. 52 divided by 2, and therefore the answer was 26. So much logic required. Number 1, ratio balancing shortcut. But you have to apply in a different way, where you have to multiply left and right both. First question of this type I am doing it, where you multiply both to balance the ratio. And then you have to equate the equations. Very interesting question it was. Next, 6 years are subtracted from the present age of Randhir. Now Randhir minus 6 and the remainder means Randhir minus 6. This will be the answer. This will be the remainder divided by 18. You get the present age of grandson Anup. Now you get the age of Anup. Equation 1. If Anup is 2 years younger than Mahesh, whose age is 5? Now this statement says Mahesh is of 5. Now Anup is 2 years younger to Mahesh. So Anup will be 5 minus 2, 2 years younger, 3. That 3 you have to put here. Therefore, Randhir minus 6 upon 18 is equal to 3. Cross multiply. Randhir minus 6 is 18 3s are 54. So Randhir was 60 years. A damn easy question. Just one step answer. The ratio of the present age of mother to that of a daughter is 9:4. Now, mother upon daughter, present age 9:4. 10 years ago, 7:2. Before 10 years, mother upon daughter, ratio was 7:2. Present ratio is 9:4. No need to balance, ready-made balance question. Ratio to age 10. Therefore, 1 ratio is 5. Therefore, now better to multiply directly with present age. So directly multiply present age into 5 into 5. So the mother was 9 5s are 45. Daughter was 4 5s are 20. Present age of both is 45 and 20. What will be the sum of their ages after 13 years? So both will increase by 13. Both age will increase by 13. So 45 plus 13 is 58. 20 plus 13 will be 33. And now if you sum, what will be the sum of their ages before 13 years? I made a mistake in reading it. It was not after 13, it was before 13. 45 minus 13, 20 minus 13. So 45 minus 13 is 32. And 20 minus 13 is 7. And here you get answer 39. Now see, examiners are very smart. If at all you would have added 13, then you would have got answer 91, and that was also in option. So they keep options such a way that if you make mistake, instead of reading before, you read after, then also you are going to fail. With confidence you will take wrong answers. So it was an easy equation, ratio balancing trick. 2 years ago, father was 5 times older than son. Now 2 years ago, father minus 2, 5 times, son minus 2. 7 years from now, father will be 4 years less than thrice the age of son. Now this sentence was very interesting. 7 years from now. So after 7 years, father age will be father plus 7. He will be 4 less, means father will be less, bigger minus smaller. So he is going to be lesser than thrice the age of son. So thrice the age of son, but son's age before, after 7 years. So son plus 7, son's age after 3 years. So he will be thrice. So this is going to be more. So bigger minus smaller, father age after 7 years, thrice the son's age, thrice the age of son after 7 years. And here the difference is less or more, convert into difference, bigger minus smaller. So 4 was the difference. 4 year was the difference. So here big, small, bigger minus smaller, the difference was 4. Now I will make the equation. Son plus 7, thrice the age of son. So here I had to put 3. So thrice son plus 7 minus f plus 7, the difference was 4. Now no option except solving this. One thing we could have done, we could have put it into the option, but better to solve it. Now if I solve first equation, I will get father minus 2 is equal to 5, son minus 10. So father minus 5, son is equal to minus 8. The same way if I solve the second equation, 3s plus 21 minus f minus 7 is equal to 4. Therefore, 3s minus f, 21 minus 7, 14. 14 goes that side. 4 minus 14 is minus 10. So these two equation you had to solve. Now directly add, you can add it because f gets cancelled, opposite sign. So directly 5s minus 3s. So you add 1 and 2. Add 1 and 2. Directly f gets cancelled. So minus 5 plus 3 will give you minus 2s is equal to minus 8 minus 10 is minus 18. Therefore, son age is 9 years. Now that son age you put here, 9 3s are 27. 27 goes this side. Minus 10 minus 27 minus 37. So put it into equation, you get father 37. Now he had asked the present age ratio 37:9. Not difficult, but this question has no shortcut. You need to compulsory solve it. 26. A is 5 years older to R, while T is 3 years younger to S. Now A is 5 years older to R. So A is older. A minus 5. Sorry, A minus R. A is 5 years older to R. So bigger minus smaller. A minus R, difference 5, equation 1. While T is 3 years older to S. So T minus S, difference 3, equation 2. This is my phi and this is my S. Look similar. If S is 7 years old, now S is 7, then automatically you will get age of T. T will be 7 plus 3, 10 years. Got it? How many times age of R is that of T? R of T. Now one equation I skipped. A is 5 years older to R. A minus R 5. While T is 3 years younger to T is 3 years younger to T is 3 years older to S. But half as old as A. See, this part I missed. T is half as much old as A. T is half A. So if T is 10, half of A, therefore A is 20 years. Now A is 20, so R will be 15. 20 minus R is 5. Therefore R is 15. Now what he had asked, well, how many times age of R to T? R upon T, how many times? So R was 15, T was 10. So the answer was 1.5 times. Again an easy equation. Next, the average age of 4 brother is 12. So brother 1, if the age of their mother, 4 brother means B1, B2, B3, B4. 12 fours are 48, equation 1. If the age of their mother be included, the average will increase by 5. So now the average will be 12 plus 5, 17, but 5 people. So brother 1, brother 2, brother 3, brother 4, brother 5, mother is equal to 17 5s are 85, equation 2. Subtract 2 from 1. See, third question of this type was there in the test. So average related part is important. Same concept, convert to present. In average question, you always have to convert it into present age. Now you will subtract directly, mother age will be 85 minus 48, and that will be 5 minus 8, 15 minus 8, 7. 7 minus 4 means 37 years. Moving ahead, the ratio of the ages of 3 person XYZ 2 years ago was, before 2 years, before 2 years, the ratio of XYZ was 15, 16, 18. After 4 years, the ratio of the ages of the youngest to oldest means after 4 years, ratio of the youngest and oldest. So he is youngest, he is oldest. So after 4 years, X is to Z. The ratio will be 6 is to 7. Now again ratio balancing trick. Before 2 years, the ratio of X upon Z was 15 upon 18. And after 4 years, the ratio was 6 upon 7. Now you need to multiply 3. 6 3s are 18, 7 3s are 21. हो गया balance. Ratio 15 18, 3, 18 21, 3. And year was 2 before, 4 plus 6. One ratio is 2 year. Therefore age of X will be how much? 15 twos are 15 into 2, but that will be before 2 years, so plus 2, 32. Y age will be 18 into 2 plus 2, 36 plus 2, 34, 38. Now, on basis of x and y, you can get z age also into 2. So, the age of x and z, sorry, here I am getting z. Now, I will get of y. Age of y will be 16 into 2 plus 2, that is 32 plus 2, 34. The sum of the present ages of all three. So you have to find the sum of all three. And that sum will be 32 plus 38 will be 30, 30, 60, 8 plus 2, 10, 60 plus 10, 70, 70 plus 34. And that was 104. All the questions were very interesting. Very interesting test it was. And I assure you, guarantee you, dear students, if you are able to solve my 30 question of test, if you are able to solve the 30 question of my test, means I guarantee you, you are best in the chapter. I try to cover everything in my test. Almost all the concept I cover in my test. If you are able to solve my test, means you are best in the chapter. But take test seriously, practice properly. At least 300 question each chapter you need to practice. 29. Ajay told Bharat, I am 4 times as old as you were when I was as old as you are. Bharat told Ajay, 10 years ago I was 9 years older to you. Now such questions, again I repeat, if you try to make equation, you will find it very difficult. But one very good weapon I taught you today. Which weapon? Option method. That is a very good method. Instead of equation, try option. See, I'll teach you how to put option in such question. Bharat told Ajay, 10 years ago I was 9 years younger to you. Now before 10 years there was a gap of 9 years. Now the gap remains same. See, if my age is 40 and your age is 20, gap is 20 years. After 9 years, I will be 49, you will be 29. Again the gap will be 20. So the gap remains same. So here a simple message was, Bharat told Ajay, 10 years ago I was 9 years younger to you. So Bharat told Ajay, I was younger, means Bharat was younger. So make equation. Ajay minus Bharat, the gap is 9. Find the sum of the present age of Ajay and Bharat. Now very interesting trick I will teach you. Try with C option. There should be a gap of 9, means Ajay is 9 years older. Say C option is correct, 42. Then there is a gap of 9. That 9 if I remove, then both will be equal. See, I have 2 chocolates more than you. You have 30 chocolates, I have 32 chocolates. If I put aside my 2 chocolates, then what will happen? We both will be equal. Got it? The same concept. If I remove this 9, then remaining part will be equal. So 42 minus 9 will give me 33. Now we both are equal. So Bharat and Ajay, now if you distribute into 2 parts, it will be 16.5, 16.5. We are getting in point. So we shouldn't try it. So 42 is not the answer. Now one sense if you have all even number, all even options will give you a point answer. So you shouldn't have tried all these 3. Because all of them are giving answer in point. This is where you apply the sense. Now if I would be in exam, I would have tried directly A option. Now if I try A option, 39. Now if I put aside 9 of Ajay, it will be 30. Divide into 2 parts, 15, 15. He was 9 older, give him his 9 back. So he will be 24, he will be 15. So now Ajay is 24 and Bharat is of 15. Now we have to check this in statement 1. Ajay told Bharat, I am 4 times as old as you were when I was of your age. Now when Ajay was of Bharat's age, means we have to think Ajay was 15. Means the data of 9 years back. Then he also should be 9 years back. 15 minus 9 will be 6. So when Ajay was of Bharat's age, he was 4 times his present age. 6 4 is 24. Okay. So directly you have to try the option method. This type of questions are very important. Do practice it 5-10 times. But again I repeat, using option sensibly is a art. Last question of the test. Hope so you must have really enjoyed the solution. I am trying my 100% genuine efforts to improve your concept clarity. But dear students, it's not only that one hand will clap. My efforts are genuine, but if your efforts are also genuine, we will have a grand success. Alright? Last question. The sum of the ages of father and son is 45. Father and son 45. Equation 1. 5 years ago, the product of ages was 4 times father at that time. So 5 years ago, father was father minus 5, son was son minus 5. Product means multiply. He was how much? 4 times father's age at that time. So f minus 5. Now understand this equation. 5 years ago, the product of both ages. 5 years ago, product means multiply. Was 4 times father's age at that time, means 5 years back. Now this gets cancelled. Therefore, s minus 5 is equal to 4. Son is 9. If son is 9, father plus 9 is 45. So father is 36. Present age of the son is, and you get 9. I am going to send you entire PDF. The same PDF which you can see here in my handwriting. The same solution, same PDF I will send you in Telegram group. The reason to give this solution is, see, once you have understood by this method, the same method when you write in Fairbook, you understand it better. Moreover, you will get the question also of the test. So this PDF will give you question and solution both. Okay, the same solution I am going to send you in Telegram group. But just make one habit that you write down this all 20 questions. It's my humble request. Please write down this 30 question solution in your Fairbook and repeat it 2-3 times, so that this topic you will be very powerful. That is what I want and expect from my students. That's all from my side. God bless you all and wish you a best of luck, a blast future ahead. Thank you very much from Amrit sir. Thank you.